Yeah, when I dey talk about this untouchable matter, many of them they insult me, many of them pour spit for my face. Oh, thank God, untouchable, which I father don't still come and say, in fact, talk the same thing. Say, tell untouchable, make untouchable not marry precious. Untouchable. You see, they say, what the old man they see, even if small picking climb up, you know, go see him. Now, me know what I they see between untouchable and precious. Many of them they pour say, I don't know what I do. I say, no, wahala, good. If you guys say, I don't know what I'm saying, no problem. But the end shall tell, untouchable cannot marry precious. Over my dead body, no will happen. Mona hear what the spiritual father talk first. Mona hear them.
A person, he sends a prophet. Touchable is my son. But it pains me sometimes when I tell you something, you don't act on what I told you. 2 months ago, I called you and I told you, I said, this is what God revealed to me. If I am not spiritual father, and God cannot speak to me to direct you, that means I am not a spiritual father. One of the characteristics of a spiritual father is to hear from God, get messages from God concerning his children. If God cannot speak to me to direct you as your father, that means I am not a good father. I called you 2 months ago and I told you, I said, this lady you are parenting up that you want to marry, that you run to go engage without seeking the face of God, is not your wife. I told you that Precious is not your wife, that you cannot marry Precious. You asked me why, and I told you, I said, go to the hospital. Both of you should go and check your genotype, because I saw a red mark. Red mark. That red mark represents no. And I told you, I said, go to the hospital, check your genotype, check a genotype. One of the reasons why many people are having problems in marriages all over the world today is because we have neglected God. We have abandoned God. We have turned our back on the voice of God. The Bible said that David inquired from the Lord. As powerful, influential, and weighty as David, David cannot do anything without asking God. Shall I pursue? Shall I overtake? Shall I recover all? He will wait to hear from God. As my son, I called you and I said, this lady you want to marry, I did not see the two of you getting married. I told you, untouchable, you are my son. I told you. I said, you can't marry this girl because, number one, spiritually, the both of you are not compatible. Number two, physically, medically, there is a problem. I told you specifically, I said, go to the hospital, go and check your genotype, because I am seeing an issue on that area. You neglected my word. You look at my face and pour spit on my face. I am here to warn you, you will not marry Precious. I am not saying Precious is a bad girl. Precious is a good girl. She has her own good, she too, she's my daughter. But you cannot marry Precious. She's not the right woman for you. Precious, you cannot marry untouchable. I don't want you tomorrow you start, hey, Papa, please help me. Papa, pray. No. That's what I'm telling you now. Everyone that knows untouchable should tell him that thus saith the Lord. I have spoken to you secretly. I'm not supposed to come out to do this video, but I spoke to you secretly. I see that you don't want to listen to me. That is why I have to do this video for the whole world to know that as I actually spoke to you as a father, in a you, and I know here what I talk. So please, I am sorry, Precious, untouchable. I don't know. I know you love the girl. I don't know how far you have gone with the lady, but I'm here to tell you, you cannot marry this girl, because if you enter this marriage, you will cry in future. I pray that God will help you to make the right decision. And to those of you that are having issue in your relationship, may God direct you to the right person. May you not make mistake in marriage. Marriage is an institution that you can never graduate from. By the grace of God, I am 16 years in marriage today. I'm the most favored married man on the planet Earth. So I want all my children to be happy in their marriages, in their homes. So please, my son, desist from this relationship. Disconnect from this lady. Let her go and look for her husband. You go and look for your wife. You cannot marry Precious. I still stand on my word. You will not marry Precious, except I am not your spiritual father. May God bless you. May God bless everyone that is having issue in relationship today. May God direct you to the right man, to the right woman. May you not make mistake in marriage. May your marriage not crash in your hand. May your relationship not crash in your hand. In the name of Jesus, I speak peace upon you.
This one, share this video. My son,